over here. Oh. I'm terrible at instrument on thought. Hold on, guys. I'm terrible at this. There we go. What's up, guys? I just decided to turn on live stream while I'm cleaning up the shop so I have people to talk to. Be right back. Hey, Angel, did you ever get trash bags? Yeah. Stinky, can you go get me a trash bag? I'm telling you, old school. And let me show you all outside. This is the reason I ain't been doing. I haven't been doing daily vlogs. It ain't as bad as it was earlier. Let me know. But this is all mud. It's just mud, slippery mud. And some of these repairs, these will fit in the shop. But when they're in the shop, there ain't no room around them to work. So I'm getting the small ones in the shop, but these big ones is kind of a slowdown. And the bad part is this is the moneymaker. Oh, I thought that was old school. I was Robert. Wow, my mom's playing tricks on me tonight. What's up, Tommy? I can't fit in the. I imagine your shop's probably just as bad as a mess as mine, Robert, but bigger. You got a bigger shop, so it's a bigger space to clean. Hurry up, Stinky! I think that's probably child labor. But my 4-year-old nephew, he loves to help. He loves to help in the shop. There's old school. See, I said hi old school earlier and you wasn't here. It was Robert Waters. Maybe my mind's playing tricks on me today. I want to tackle this this workbench. I hate this workbench. Let me get this workbench tackled. What I need one day, and I ain't done it in a while for this shop, is take everything out and clean it. But when's there time to do that? This time of year with all these repairs in, when's there time to actually do a cleaning like that? Lost you for a second. Hi, Steven. I gotta get this shop cleaned up because I gotta take off Wednesday and do. I got 2 sponsored videos. 2 different sponsors, paid promotion videos to shoot. I know, so a lot of y'all hate those promotion videos, but let me tell y'all what, I'm not too proud to take free tools. I wish. I don't think insurance would cover that, Robert. There's a snake in my boot. What's up, Nick? Look at this workbench, guys. This is a sad state of a workbench. Look at that. See, Robert? And that's why I never say about anything. Everybody talks about people getting sponsors and stuff. I never complain about people getting free tools because I know if people offer me it, if it's a good product, I'm gonna take it. In the end, it ain't free because you gotta shoot a video on it. And in an industry like this, you know, time is money. I wish Gear Wrench would sponsor me. I love me some Gear Wrench stuff. Mowers and blowers outdone. What's up? Really? Well, I did just get some Gear Wrench. I bought those. I don't know if you saw, Robert. I bought those scrapers, which are some nice scrapers. They work a whole lot better than the old-fashioned blade style, which seems to dig into the aluminum blocks. I figured clean this before doing the sponsored videos this week. We'll see. Steven, that might be different, but most of the stuff that I got in has been good. I'm not telling people they have to buy the tool. They're human beings. They can do whatever they want. I'm just saying it's a good tool. I don't know, old school. Not my. That was a release at the car lot, and she ended up having to have it towed to the dealership, I think. What's up, Mike Hodge? Like I could say, oh, it's no problem, old school. I would have to, you don't know if it's up to your standards until you try it yourself, Steven. If it's not up to my standard, I'll tell them it's not up to my standard and I'll send it back. But I haven't got anything that has been that bad. Even Amazon reviews. Like, every now and then I'll get Amazon reviews and they ain't been that bad. What I did get. What's up, Jamie? Uh-oh. Too cold to work tonight, Mick? Oh, nope. Crazy part is, Mick, here in Texas, it's actually been pretty cold for this time of year. 7 degrees. Get my vehicle with a sledgehammer. It rained here, Jamie, until about 1 or 2, and then it still was too muddy. We actually used the customer's Honda Rancher out here to pull the dolly out of the field because we couldn't get the dolly out of the field. I couldn't get the traction with those tires on it. This is my homemade helmet holder for doing helmet tests. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, Robert. This is Texas. Everybody packs. Trying to get this. Still cleaning on this. Guys. Getting to order a new one. This one right here is just look how severe the pitting is. Shoot, that fall down. Oh yes, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share us out. Let's make this one of the best live streams on YouTube. Oh, that works. What I usually do is I don't care if like I get some gas on here or oil because I think it treats the wood. But I usually lay down a shop towel when I'm rebuilding the carburetor. Keeps the trash off of the carburetors while I'm rebuilding them. Where's that carburetor? I do not know where that mater is. Probably out doing what maters do. You know, I could be making a lot of money if the weather would hold out. I do gotta finish kind of work, so sometimes hard. This is why I need a bigger shop. I would love to convert the barn, but someone talked my mom into raising hogs. So she bought some hogs. I never wanted to get back into pigs again. Ever. We got chickens. We got horse. We got ducks. To a point, Robert or Mike, they do. Yeah, but they ain't. Yeah, there was. There's in the chicken coop, all the way up there. And the ducks are new. That's a new thing. You can go look at the ducks if y'all want to. See what we got. Save all these fittings. Oh, yeah, we just got the ducks. See, you knew. See, Mater's always around. This is a miniature horse. She don't eat hardly any hay. I'll show you. She's fat though. We'll take a tour. It's kind of dark. Cinnamon! Cinnamon! Come on, Cinnamon! Let's go! Up! It's hard to see her, I know. Cinnamon. And you probably definitely can't see the ducks. Their pen's flooded. They're loving it. See? You can hear them. They're pen flooded today. They're loving that. Anyway, let's get back into the shop. I don't know, y'all. Some of y'all might have not seen my tool haul today. Oh, I could have used my tool haul to show y'all stuff. Check it out. I got some of these Easy Red part spins. Magnetic part bins. Kind of hard to do one-handed. And alright, back to work. Bench. And that was the top for that. Mater is a trader. That sounds about right. Mater is a trader. Yep. Stay. Put these up there. There. Yeah, a bit. But my horse is a bit of a bitch. She bites, so don't like strangers usually pet her. Later, Robert. Thanks for stopping by. I did not, Mater. Who's sponsoring you? Is it Viagra? Here you go, Steven. This is actually a bit, I don't even know why that's in here. But I use toolbox widgets is what I use. They got a magnet on them, so see how they don't slide around. They're a bit pricey. If I didn't want them on Brad Workbench stream that time. You know what? I wouldn't think I would need to use stubbies as much as I did do. Those stubby wrenches were handy. Oh, for my sockets, I ain't my sockets yet. I'm ashamed of this drawer. So this is what I have left. This is my bigger sockets and my half-inch sockets. I'm ashamed of this drawer. But my other stuff, people talk about it being what's up, Dave? Oh, I lost sound. So I'm a bit ashamed of this drawer right here. This is my half-inch drawer. 3/4. 4. We had to buy a 3/4 socket or something. Actually, I think it was this one right here. Oh, I know what it was. Pitman arm. Dodge 1500. I don't know why we only got it in why we got it in a 3/4 and not a half-inch. But my other drawer in the cart is more organized because I keep them in the case. I know it takes up room, but I like it. So if I have to do a mobile call, I can just pull it out and flip it and really, Mater? But yeah, I like it that I can see what's missing. This drawer is definitely disorganized. And this up here, this right here, this is like my desk. So let me set this back up and I'll show you. This is some of my extra anymore. But how I kept my ratchets organized in this one is this is a piece of angle iron that I drilled some holes in and I welded some feet on. And that's how I kept my ratchets organized. Most of my tools are made in Taiwan, so it don't even matter. As long as it gets the job done, that's all I care about. I really don't care where it's made. As long as they work. I used to have, when I started out in the field, I had Stanley, and after a while using the Stanley, they broke. They broke a lot. So I replaced them with gear wrench. Heck, old school, I still have some Snap-on tools, or Harbor Freight tools. Some of them's good. Actually, one of my favorite Starbit sets is a Harbor Freight one that works pretty good. Why did I get that? I probably showed a lot of y'all. These right here, these are great. How I used to go through a lot of these, and Dave can tell you on this one, is like weed eater, especially the steel when you're taking off a muffler. I broke a T27 a lot. These I had these for a few years now and haven't broke one. Blue towel when they need it. This is the last thing I bought from Harbor Freight, just because I wanted to try one of the ratchets. I waited a while. I waited a while because everybody was raising up everybody was talking about them, and I just didn't want to you try one. Probably everybody was talking about them, but I bought the 1/4-inch Icon flex head. It's pretty decent. I haven't broke it yet, so we'll see. Time will tell. I don't know. Like I said, it seems pretty decent, but it's around the same price that you can get a good old gear wrench or Tecton, or actually probably get a Tecton one cheaper. And so far, all my Tecton stuff, I know everybody says the wrenches, they spread out on the box end, but the ratchets and stuff's pretty decent. I think they got a 120 XP over. Let me see. I think I got a 120 XP 1/2 inch. Yeah. I would like the flex head. I'm probably going to go through Jersey Discount Tools soon and get a flex head set. The one that's a quarter, 1/2 inch, or 1/2 inch, 3/8 and a quarter. But this is a really nice wrench. Heck, I think until like the last year or so, most of my tools were 36 tooth. It's a good set. Exactly, Dave. That's where I used to usually get mine. Actually, some of that gear wrench stuff was before the Sears went out here. I bought a bunch of it. I was helping out at a diesel shop, and I was spending all my money on tools. Yeah, it's those Tecton socket sets are good. I mean, I've had this one for years. Wait, it's not in there. Where the heck is my ratchet set? Oh, I bet you he got my ratchet set out. Oh wait, no, it's right here. Yeah, this is worth the money. Mine's the older one, but the new one's good too. I haven't got my 10mm in here because it's on a socket. I like how there's no skip sizes. I'm missing a 7/16 on here too. I know where it is. I like there's no skip sizes. I got where I won't buy a set if there's a skip size. I don't like skip size sets. I'll pay more and get a set that don't have skip sizes. It's Tractor Supply. TSC is Tractor Supply Company. And you spend a lot of money there when you get the rewards. When you get the rewards. No, I ain't lost the 10 millimeters right there. You got the Good Neighbor and the Good Neighbor Plus and then Good Neighbor Plus Plus or something like that. Yeah, I'm a Good Neighbor Plus Plus because I spend so much money there. But it's mostly because I go in there and I buy boats. That's where I go get all my boats, mostly. You can't beat buying boats by the pound there. Now we got a job smart. Yeah, I like the holding trays too. I do too. Good old Blue Mountain. I don't ever buy like the high dollar clothes. I buy the Blue Mountain clothes. Mostly because I'm cheap and hate spending money on clothes. I hate, Devin, you know what I wear my coveralls are? It's the Amazon basic ones for $15. I wear those a lot. Some people make fun of me wearing coveralls. I keep hearing that, Dave. I think there's one like an hour away from me. My local one is becoming more like a pet store. It's more and more pet stuff than it is anything else. Well, that's good to know. I like my Bing Bangs. What's up, Reed? Reed, I just noticed that you're actually using your name now. How's it going up in your part? You putting that tire machine to use yet? Mine's been used a few times. I don't know. Watch out with your regulator, because those cheap regulators, I know a lot of people that was the only bad review on them was the regulators. I had to replace mine because the cap blew off. But other than that, it's been good. I just can't do anything over 12 inches. There you go. So now people know when I say Reed who I'm talking about. Is that? I'm just gonna ask straight up. Is that Jay Young? Because Jay Young likes to do his troll accounts and get up here and say silly messages like that. This ain't kid friendly. tell you what, four-wheeler tires is very profitable. Yeah, you're that obvious. Let me tell you what, Jay Young. No, I'm on my on my phone tonight, Mater. Let me tell you what. I know it's a change and it's a good thing, but that was the saddest moment I've ever seen. You loading up that Mr. Big and looking around. I bet it is, Jay Young. So when the building prices go down on stuff, are you going to build a new shop on that property that you bought? I need to buy land and build a shop. Like, this has like been my most busiest year yet, and probably for several years. And Mother Nature is not playing nice this year. Just constant rain. I can bring those four-wheelers in here. I can bring four-wheelers in here, but there's just not a lot of room to work around them once they're in here. You know what, Reed? I'm probably that behind on repairs too, and that's just because of Mother Nature. But there's 7 four-wheelers, 2 zero-turns, several water pumps. It's a lot here. It's nice to be busy and have the repairs, but it's also kind of stressful too, trying to get all the repairs done in a timely manner. I'm a one-person shop. So I stress because I'm trying to get this stuff done as fast as possible for the customer spot while doing it right. But it's kind of hard to do it all. It is first come, first serve. Well, it depends. It depends. Sometimes, I'm sure David and them's like that too. Sometimes, if a small repair... You're trying to get in a 10 by 20 shop, Jay Young? No, I'm not complaining about making money. It's just kind of stressful when you're trying to get it all done. But first come, first serve. But like if there's a small repair that I could knock out and get paid on like within a timely manner, if I can get it done like a half hour. See, like Dave said, then it is. That's why that Argo's sitting here. That Argo's a lot of work. That Argo needs someone like Jay Young to be finishing it up. I would have never put that much money into it, but customers know best, right? Yeah, I'll probably never have like a commercial storefront, Jay Young, but we are going to buy property, and I'm going to build a shop on the property, and I can't afford a commercial rent. Like, I'm doing good now, and I could probably be close to paying the commercial rent, but $3,000 a month, and then electric, and then water and everything, I don't think I could do it, even as busy as I am now. So the ideal is we're trying to buy a property in the next year or two, and then I'm just going to build a shop there, on there. I want a big. I don't want a big shop, but I want a big shop. And my kind of business that I'm in, FAL prayers, a lot of double D40. Sometimes some of them will have the hose already, but there's been cases, I don't know what Dave and everybody else does. There's been cases where I actually had to drill hose and use a harmonic balancer pulley with a nut on both sides, or a nut on side, and pull it in. See, that would probably be my problem, small town. I would probably end up buying more machinery equipment that I don't even get. When all else fails, be careful if the tire has air in it. But when all else fails, get you some MAP gas. It'll do it. Made to destruct. Dave works on mostly commercial stuff. Kind of like me, I mostly work on commercial stuff. I've had quite a few residential stuff. I don't really like dealing with residential people too much. See, that's the problem. You can ruin this axle seal, but worst case scenario, sometimes you have to use heat, but that's like worst case scenario. See, that's the problem, Raphael. I know a friend of mine who's a heck of a bike builder, and he moved into a shop, and he was starting to do good, and they raised the rent on him. They got him in there, and after they got him in there, after a couple months, because he didn't have a locked-in lease, they raised the rent, and he had to leave. He couldn't afford it. I can do bigger bits. What's up, Mark C? I can do bigger bits, but small bits is about impossible. It's kind of a process. Let's see if I can find a drill bit. It's kind of you see these angles. It's kind of sharpening at these angles, a perfect angle. If you mess up the angle, then you're messing up your point. It takes a time. Do it. See, Reed, and here's the problem. And I was going to move to Ohio, and I was going to move to Kentucky, and I was going to move to Florida. You know how that went. But honestly, all my customers are here. I've built a pretty good clientele here, so it kind of sucks. I got about 5 commercial companies that bring stuff here. Do a blade sharpening? Well, I don't advertise much anymore because it's word of mouth. But I have used Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Yellow Pages. And when you do an ad, you got to be creative. I had some really creative ads when I made it, and actually got a lot of business. You know me, Raphael. What happens on back page stays on back page. Yeah, that's true. And honestly, guys, what I do, what I do is I make customers, unless the part is really cheap, pay for the parts. I'll find the parts. I'll tell them. I'll give them a part quote, and then I'll make them pay for it before I order it. Because sometimes when you're a small operation and you got a lot of what's up? Hey everybody, it's Ed the O Tech guy. So when you got a lot of part orders out and not a lot going out at one time, it kind of hurts money wise. So I always part deposit's always the best way. I use a flat disc. Everybody's different. Some people has the fancy machines, but I do it by flat disc. Well, see, it's FAL. I'll do it myself, but for small parts. But when you get a lot of parts in, yeah, it adds up, like Jay Z Young says, and it actually puts you in a. I've been doing this since I was 18 years old. I'm 28, about to be 29 now. So 10 years, almost 11. I've never really, other than that diesel shop thing that time, which I wasn't there very long because the guy didn't want to pay. Um, I pretty much always worked for myself. Honestly, something like that should be able to knock out with an hour. Um, so probably $65 because I charge $65 an hour plus 10% for shop supplies. Wow, Reed. I can also tell y'all this. In the 10 years of doing this, I have never gotten in debt with a tool truck. I do like Snap-on tools and tool truck brand tools, but I've never been in debt with a tool truck. Fancy toolboxes are nice, but uh, Devin, that's a trick question. We all get. I think we all get burnt down on it. It was really kind of fun when I started. but it can get overwhelming and very stressful doing it for yourself as a business. So sometimes I don't enjoy it as much. Exactly. Okay, Ed. Thanks for stopping by. Oh no, I will probably be doing this until the day I die. I get stressed out, but that's just any job. It's a job, not fun time. Mm, depending on who you're doing work for, you still have to do paperwork. Like I've done military government contracts. I've been on military contracts, and everything that you do, you actually have to write out why you did it, um, and why it couldn't be fixed, and a lot of paperwork. Oh yeah, I love my ultrasonic cleaner. I like the little cheap one too until it broke out. Um, it's a lifesaver. Old school, I have cut back before because of health issues. I have actually been stressed out to the point where it's caused heart issues. Exactly what Dave said. How do I clean the air filters? Blow it out with the air gun if it's not that bad. If it's bad, replace it. And charge them for it. But if it's like not bad, I'll just blow it out with the air gun. Let's face it. Unless it's super bad, it ain't gonna hurt much. No. Straight new wool. Which, that being said, I'm having a hard time. I used to take it to O'Reilly's in like small quantities, but I got let my used oil get a little out of control. So, and I'm having a hard time because this property is not. It's grandfathered in, but it's commercial. But they still won't come in here. I can't get them to come in here with one of those old trucks to get my oil. So I'm in the works of trying to find where I'm gonna get that. And nobody uses those oil heaters here. That's what we got. That's what I'm thinking. Making an oil burner. Well, Jay Young, I would do that. But did you see what they built next door to me? It feels like those neighbors just watch me now since they built that. You just feel all those people in the apartment complex looking over here. I I very much dislike it. Yeah, EPA next door. It feels like it. FAO, you're just trying to get me to go to jail. Nobody does that here, Dave. They don't. They don't. Suck it up, Devin. I gotta replace mine. I have to replace mine. I don't do a lot of push mowers. I don't do a lot of push mowers, but I do need to replace mine. You get one of those things and you just suck it up through the. That's the best way you could. What's up, Black T Belt? The only hydraulics I've ever did, and it wasn't a hydraulic cylinder to say, but it was the what do they call that on those? They call it something else. Jason Young's still in here; he probably knows. But the hydraulic system on the Farmall Cub, I rebuilt it. I forgot what it's called. What's up, Nick? Oh, good to know, Stephen. It's same with welders, small town. Those guys never mind paying. Old slicks for the cop cars. So guys, I got 2 videos coming up this week. We got the video on this stuff. We got the video on the flip mower, the mower we got to sell. And later, Dave. Wow, Nick. Yeah, we don't. There's not many farms left in Central Texas. A lot of them's gone out. These irrigation pumps is for a buddy of mine whose family still has a decent sized farm. But other than that, there ain't many left. They sold them all out to become subdivisions. So y'all should have seen the fun we had getting that dually out of here with the trailer hook to it today with it being so muddy. We hooked the 4-wheeler to it, and I just dragged it with the 4-wheeler to help give it the traction it needed. Good old Honda Rancher for the Devin, I would, but that's my buddy's. It's here, and he won't leave the keys for it. You know, I run the Rotella diesel oil in pretty much every old engine I got because the diesel oil still has like the zinc in it. Because he has nowhere else to take it. Oh, you still can't get that to lower, raise and lower? You might actually have to take that deck apart and clean everything. Okay, I think I'm back. Let's hope to back. Enough I'm back. What do I love working on? That's hard to say. I think four-wheelers are fun to work on because you can always play on them afterwards to test them out. You know, you got to test them out. Am I live again? Guys, maybe this means I need to come, maybe this means I need to call it a night. I keep losing signal out here. It was doing okay until a few minutes ago. So maybe it's time for me to call it a night. Go walk up the shop. Get out here in the morning and finish this cheap Chinese four-wheeler up. So I can, and then Wednesday, I'm going to be shooting the sponsored videos. I got 2 sponsored videos I got to put out. One's for those drill bits. And one's for drill bits and the other Milder tool stuff. And the other is LED lights. I guess I'll try them out right here. They sent me through one of those Amazon One things, but it's like, you can always use lights. So, I'll do a quick video on them and say, man, those are some great lights. They are pretty decent. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I will talk to y'all later. I will see y'all in the next one. Later, everybody.